What's up, everyone? This is Jay from the Crypto Arc, coming back to you once again with more updated cryptocurrency news on certain cryptocurrencies that I am involved in. Now, just to remind you guys, I am not a financial advisor, so please do not take any of my information as financial advice. So do your own research, all right? So let's get some quote. When the world says give up, hope whispers. Try one more time. So if you're one of those people that got burned earlier this year when it comes to putting your money in crypto because you bought the high, I'm just letting you know it's going even higher. So don't give up. Just hold on to it. Now, if you are still new to crypto, you still haven't moved in yet, it's okay. Do your own research. But I highly suggest you pick those certain protocols. Even just watch certain videos, even mine. Just follow mine because I've been making some money and I do believe we're gonna go a bit higher. Bitcoin still has not beat its previous highs yet, and it is poised to beat its high, even go even higher. So definitely watch my video. All right. So let's see. Let's look at the market, guys. All right. So here we have the Fed. They do have around 1.3 trillion in the reverse repo, and that does affect the market because they're gonna put that money towards treasuries, mortgage-backed securities, and cryptocurrency. Now, still how much they do with the allocation, I don't know. You're just gonna have to watch the market. And they have been upping their reverse repo for the past couple months. They used to start with like billions, and then they got to like hundreds of billions, and now look at them. They're doing over a trillion, which is insane. Now here we have crude oil. It did go down a bit, which is it kind of puts pressure on the market. However, it's with what's happening in the economy, it's gonna go higher. And Bank of America wants it like at $100. Trust me, a lot of bad things are gonna happen in the economy to prop it up. And when crude oil is propped up, everything else will go up in price because if you think about it, let's say all these supply chain companies, they're gonna need gas for their trucks or whatever they use to transport all these goods and services. So if the cost of the oil goes up, that means they're gonna have to up the price in other areas to make up for that profit loss. So do expect this to happen. Do expect everything else that you're currently buying right now in terms of price to go up. And I checked the dollar index earlier. It did go down a slight bit, which is stock market positive. However, we have the crude oil going down, so I think it kind of like cancels it out a bit. And here we have the 10-year yield going down a slight bit. That is positive sign for the market. It gives it a good floor for the market to inflate even more. And we do have some news about inflation, but I'm not gonna get to that just yet. Let's take a look at the actual crypto market here. So here we have Bitcoin staying around the 57 range. Like I said, it's kind of flat. We have Tether, USDC, and oh man, I was just burping. Binance USD here. They're still in the positive sign, which means people are still parking their money in the stable coins. They're not yet taking their money out to buy assets. And I think this week, around Friday, there's some futures options expiring from back. So I do see a slight pullback happening around that time, and then it's gonna go up even higher, and then gonna dump towards the end of the month when CME futures contracts expire. So that's it for that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so this is the hourly chart for Bitcoin. Um, if you take a look, it's been staggering around a certain price range, 54,000 to 56,000. So I do see a breakout. I do see it breaking out because all it's doing here is establishing a higher low. And yes, more people are more bullish on Bitcoin right now. We'll see, regardless of what China says. All right, so let's take a look. This is from the Veracity Club. They're saying, or he or she is saying, that Veracity listing on Binance is imminent. And I do agree with that. Now, if you take a look at this picture, it is Etherscan. I believe this is Binance wallet. They're stacking on it. There's also another listing in Binance called VRAB, It does have the same logo as VRA, so that is also another sign. So take a look at that. The funny thing is they do have this Deem.com. I'm not sure if this is Facebook Deem's cryptocurrency, but you already have this in there, so that must mean something. I don't know what. Now, in terms of VRA, Veracity's roadmap, the biggest thing that they have planned is the esports platform, which is going to be big because they're partners with some big brand names out here, and I think they're doing like PUBG, very popular games. Okay, I'm not gonna list all of them, but in terms of esports, Veracity is going to make a killing, and they do have the list of patents too that are going to revolutionize the way we view ads, as well as what do you call it, NFTs, pretty much anything that we view in the metaverse or the virtual world. Because as of currently right now with marketers, they're losing money to bot viewers. So you know how when you see those ads when you're watching a certain video, so what do you call it? Marketers actually lose money every single time you watch it, or I mean, they use up money to have that displayed. Now, when these robots are viewing it, it's not gonna. Not only does it use up their money, it also does not benefit them at all because it's not. They're not. The robots are not the intended target. It's the humans, and if the humans are not seeing it, while they're still paying for every single time someone views, they're losing a lot of money. And Veracity aims to change all of that to ensure that a person that's viewing the ad is a legitimate person and not a bot. Man, I say that every single time I make a Veracity video. But you know what? So I'm catered towards the beginners, and if it is your first time hearing this, then now you know. And they also have an NFT marketplace coming up, which is good because when it comes to NFTs, that is definitely a future and is not dying. The idea of it is just evolving, guys. We're still early in the NFT marketplace, and now they're gonna have that, which is definitely good because now all these players, these gamers, they're gonna be selling their moments in there through NFTs. So, like, let's say they had a really cool kill shot, they can take that moment, put an NFT that, and sell that, and a bunch of other things too. They can do a lot of things. So there's definitely a lot of things happening for Veracity. If you want to take a look at this to get more details, just go to their Medium page and write down Veracity Quarterly Review. There's definitely a lot of things, a lot of details listed in here. And overall, Veracity is one of my bullish picks. So look into this, guys. A lot of great things happening with that one. So here we have Jamie Dimon doesn't understand about Bitcoin. So this guy is basically giving some FUD again. Whenever he says that, man, just do the opposite, and things always go up. What these big bankers are doing is they're buying out cryptocurrencies in the background, while everybody else thinks that they're saying it's shit and not. But yeah, don't listen to these motherfuckers. They're nothing but liars. Do the opposite of what they say. So basically, don't pay attention to what they say. Pay attention to what they do. Okay. And a lot of these big banks also have a trading desk too, man. Even the Fed has a trading desk. All right. So this is somewhat not crypto, but I know these robots are going to be using crypto. But anyways, in a dystopian world, Singapore patrol robots stoke fears of surveillance state, and that is definitely coming in the new economy or the new world order. We're gonna be, we're gonna have major surveillance, and it's gonna be a lot of artificial intelligence monitoring us humans. Basically, gonna corral us, they're gonna control us. It's pure communism, man, and it's going global. So right now, these are like police robots. So currently in Canada, we have a shortage of nurses because some of these nurses or healthcare providers, half of them, or they're being divided right now. A good majority do not want the the shot, while the others are okay with it. Now they're saying that in order for you to work, you gotta get the shot. Now, when people don't want to work, they gotta find a replacement for the lack of, to fill that void. And sooner or later, those nurses are gonna be replaced by robots as well, with Sophia Singularity Net. Now, these robots, I do believe, are going to come. If it happens with the healthcare providers, it's going to happen in the police force as well. I mean, they're already talking about it, and I do see them creating a divide as well. Whereas you'll have half that is for the digital ID, and you'll have the other half that's not for it. They're not. That's not for the crazy mandates. And yes, the void needs to be filled, so they're gonna bring in these robots. I kid you not. That's the scary part. Now here's another one. Oh, okay. So here we have a robot that has a sniper rifle now. We don't know if it's artificial intelligence or if it's remote controlled. Regardless, this is crazy, man. This thing can do long distance shots. So imagine this thing is just like standing on top of a building or a mountain. You don't even know if it's like aiming at you. And then let's say it's giving orders to shoot you because you said something bad or said something against the government. Boom! This thing will just shoot you. But they're not gonna say things like that right away. But basically, the army is gonna be using this against their own citizen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Anyways, this thing is created by Sword Defense System. What it stands for, I think that thing was called Spur. Oh boy. Oh, wait, never mind. So, also, Constellation DAG. It's partners with these guys because they're all about data, especially with the U.S. Air Force. Pay attention to Constellation DAG, guys, because they are definitely going to play a major role when it comes to these robots right here. This one with the sniper rifle and this police robot right here. All right, here we have the IMF warning on inflation. Says the Fed and others should be prepared to tighten policy. And yes, Gregor Mannarino has been saying that they're going to do another inflation. There's going to be another surge of inflation. So there's a high possibility there's going to be another lockdown. Why? Because that money has to flow somewhere, and they don't want that money to flow towards the middle class, these small businesses, because they want them to basically die out. They want to own everything. They want to make it so that it's a two-tier society. Ones that have a lot and ones that don't have a lot. Basically, new 1% is going to be made as well, and a lot of these businesses that are currently thriving right now are dying and dying, and you see it right in front of your eyes too. If you have not been paying attention for the past 2 years, and I don't know, you need to be paying attention some more. Especially this channel because I expose some gecko stuff. I mean, a gecko exposing news here, not like Mega Yacht Cult the way they do it or the way Dion does it. I do it in my own way, and I do have some stuff, but I just need to construct my census or my evidence a little bit better. But I'm working on that. But anyways, there's going to be another surge of inflation, guys, so definitely watch out. And also, for those of you that have not been stocking up on food yet, I definitely recommend that you do that before the price of food goes up even higher. All right, here we have Ripple teams up with Nelnet on 44 million solar investment. Now, when it comes to what do you call it again? This global climate agenda, they're gonna keep playing this thing all over and over again. And yes, they are playing the whole idea of the carbon footprint stuff. Earlier this year, they were actually cracking down on the Bitcoin mining, especially with China. That's what caused, or that's the narrative they used to cause a big pullback. But that was expected because after Q1, they usually do a pullback in the market. So I did expect that. I was just kind of a little bit late. I was a week late, so I didn't get that much profit. But anyways, when it comes to Ripple and the whole idea of renewable energy, they did partner up with two other companies, CoinShares and Consensus, and these are big players, guys. Basically, super gecko stuff. A lot of rich people are here, and a lot of rich evil people are in these companies right now. And yeah, this happened around April. That was when, or that's around the same time when the market pulled back a bit, causing like 80% correction in the DeFi market and in certain other areas. But anyways, I do believe the XRP is poised to go up because it's been sitting at a certain price for a very, very long time. And I do know that when this inflation comes, they're going to need XRP's protocol along with Stellar to move money quickly, secured in a secured way as well. I don't believe the XRP protocol has been hacked yet, not to my understanding at least. But if you do have information on that, just share it, because teamwork makes the dream work. And no, I didn't get that from Crypto Teacher. Okay, I've been saying that way before even I heard it from him. You know what? I think that's all I have. I don't want to show you the XRP chart because my internet's slow right now. So if you did find this information somewhat informative, please do press that like button. Also share this information around as well. Subscribe so that way you're notified. Actually, press that notification bell button so that way you're notified when I come up with the next video. So just to do a recap, XRP, Veracity, good to go right now. And that is not financial advice. Enjoy.